Good afternoon, peers.
Good afternoon.
You know, we looked at this project-based learning, and I called it not a project-based learning, but a public-based learning. And you know, it's always been in my mind to bring the public, or help our students go out into the public. Several months ago, I was at a ladies' dinner, and one of my friend's daughter came and represented and spoke about the service that she's serving in the community. And she's with a company called, or an organization called Abode, and they serve the homeless and also the vets. And so I was so impressed and so inspired with it. I asked Maher and also Elizabeth here if we can do something, an activity where we can go out and serve the public. And so Becky here had some wonderful ideas, and we started collaborating. So this is a project that is pending right now, but we have some wonderful ideas that vet assisting will be presenting, and then medical assisting will be doing services like blood pressure and glucometers, checking for their sugar, giving them information about diabetes, and so forth. So I'm really happy to have Becky here because she took time out of her day today to give a short, give us some information about the organization.
So in Cliff Note version, the agency that I work for, we have a program called Project Wellness. And what that entails is we take the top 10% of the utilizers of the Santa Clara County system as far as emergency services, homeless services, anything that basically costs the county money, and we house them. So these are individuals with severe mental health diagnosis as well as chronic homelessness. So taking somebody that's been on the streets for 10, 20, 8, 9, just across the board years, putting them inside, that's a different element they have to adapt to. So with that, when it comes to Victoria and even the vet tech aspect of things, is these individuals don't know how to take care of themselves inside. They don't know how to survive inside because they've been surviving outside. And so taking somebody with survival skills for the outside and putting them on the inside, whole different ballgame. So we do have clients that do suffer from diabetes and don't know how to manage it because they didn't have to worry about managing it outside. So now that they're inside, it's something that they can focus on. But it's hard to shift that mindset. So, and they also have trouble with transportation. So having students come to them to measure their blood glucose and also give them a little bit of education on this is the side effects of diabetes, this is what's happening, this is what this looks like. That would be extremely beneficial for them. And for our clients that have companion animals, just like themselves, they weren't really worried about going to the doctor. It's one thing to have a pet, and it's another thing to have a pet and not take it to the vet. So that's just an extra financial burden on them. And it's not that they're not taking care of their animals, they don't care about it. It's just not on their priority list. It's either take your animal to the vet or eat. I think they're going to want to eat. So having vet techs come out, even just basic first round shots for puppies if they get them or their cats is going to be very beneficial for clients as far as support that too.
Wow, that was really
But
Thank you so much. We do have a presentation by Elizabeth.
thank you.
Okay, I'm not really good at operating these things, so I have to come back to the button. Okay, so when Victoria first approached me with this idea, I went, wow, you know, what a great opportunity for the veterinary students to go out there and experience this. Now, we all live in a time where most of us have some kind of encounter with a homeless person, unfortunately. So it wasn't difficult to explain that to my students. They were very excited, although this is a pending project. The students I have now are really excited about being on the ground level for next year. So they're just in the preparatory stages. And this kind of project is a year-end project. They have to learn all of the skills from the beginning, day one, to the end, almost at the end of the second semester, to actually go out to the community and serve these people. So they have to be right on with their physical examination skills. They have to be able to assess the behavior in animals, to be able to handle them. They have to be able to communicate with the person, to educate them on the health of their animal and things like nutrition. So you can see that animals, we all know about the human-animal bond, okay? Even if we don't have an animal. Animals are used for many different purposes. Then whatever they're used for, you can't avoid by bonding with that animal somehow. Even those of us who don't have animals, probably some way appreciate them, especially us meat eaters. We would appreciate animals too, so that we can consume them, right? I mean, that's life. So we have here the first picture of that, who's not that, but he is in combat with a companion dog who's doing this service as well. A veteran who's adopting a dog, and then an older veteran who needs a dog for service. So the veterinary students need to really practice their skills. And while medical assisting students are taking the blood pressure of the veterans, the veterinary science students will be taking the blood pressure of their, hopefully, for example, of the pets of those veterans. So these are the kind of things that the veterinary students practice all year long. Like I said, they have to be able to handle the animal, and they do a physical exam from head to toe. My students can now do a complete physical exam on an animal within 20 minutes. So right now, the student Justin is examining the teeth while Andrew is safely restraining the dog so he's able to examine his teeth. So we have to be able to assess the behavior of a dog quickly to know how to restrain them. And if we encounter a behavior problem with this particular project, we can let that veteran, the owner, know about the behavior problem and probably educate them and correct behavior, hopefully, maybe not. So safety, safety, safety. Safety is first. So if we're not able to handle an animal, we will know quickly and also educate the veteran on why not and where to refer that animal to. But ideally, wouldn't it be nice to correct that, show the veteran how to correct it, just basic commands can actually take care of a problem, and maybe you can have a happy to walk with, and then being more social with many other dogs, and education is huge, safety and education. So the veterans will have a product given to them. This is like the health report. We will have something similar to this or identical to it. This will record all of the findings that the veterinary students will have during and after the physical exam. So there would be a physical exam team, and these students are assigned to these areas that they are strong in. So if a student is strong in the physical examination part, they will perform the exam. If a student is a part of the physical exam team that's not strong in restraint or examination, they will be on the recording team. So they will note all of the findings, their normals and abnormals for every single one of those areas. As you can see, skin, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, cardiovascular, respiratory, musculoskeletal, gastrointestinal, genital, urinary, and then you go ahead and sex the animal and so on. So those are all the different areas that students need to study during your year. Another thing that the students do need to know, and Jennifer is like known by many sounding boards, so I plan to do this, and I need to do that. And she goes, well, we can do that together. And I said, fantastic, I was excited. So I could take this information back to my students. We are going to go to sports medicine. And they said, why are we going to sports medicine? No, they're not going to teach our dogs how to exercise. But what sports medicine did was educate my students on nutrition. So here we are in the sports medicine classroom. Sports medicine students are up in the front talking about nutrition, and my students are receiving the information. They are being tested on the information that they got during that presentation. The collaboration was really good. So now they have to go back. Oh, excuse me, we'll go back. So in addition to that, sports medicine students also taught my students how to read and analyze a food label. So what's a good food, what is a bad food? So they have that information to take back to the veterans. Now they have to go back to the drawing board and study more information on nutrition and what other services are they going to give to the veterans. So they came up with some diets. So these are examples of really good diets and ingredients. Dog food recipes are something that we would print out and hand out to the veterans for their dogs. So now they realize that they have choices in their life, if possible, that they could make their own dog food, be healthy. They may not be able to for the cost. Sometimes it's a little bit more than dog food, but we have to educate them. They have to know what their choices are. So we have to educate them on a good brand of dog food and bad, not so good quality dog food. To read a label so they can see the difference in ingredients and the amount of those ingredients. Okay, so our future collaboration is going to be with culinary, and they are going to get together with us and have the veterinary students make dog treats. We couldn't get it together this year, but it's something that I'm really looking forward to. And we will take the end product, which is the dog treat, and hand them out to the veterans. So this is a collaboration and a project that definitely is pending. So we are on the ground floor. Hopefully we'll be doing this next year. And that's it.